Hello, today we would like to try to execute machine learning pipeline between two different peers, and it allows us to have serverless machine learning systems. In order to do that, we will use the transformers.js library. Here is an example of the installation which we can copy here and put into an HTML, which allows us to have machine learning models. This is the JavaScript file I'm interested in putting into the HTML. See if there is any possibility of using them in the completely front end. 3.5 is the installation. So going back here, if I refresh the page, I will see if it's available or not. Looking at here, yeah, that should be fine. I don't have the icon yet. It is not a problem in the generation. So I think I have here some examples. I would like to use the generation pipeline, and this is one model. Yeah, I think the pipelines are okay, but I have found at some point a simpler one. Distill GPT, I think. Distill GPT-2. Yeah, this was easy. Distill GPT-2. Let's see if we can execute it here. Pipeline is not defined, it says, and I would like to make sure that the uh, file came through here. If I do this execution, now it doesn't seem that we still do not have the uh, pipeline here, and the module is here. So installation should be that way. I'm trying. Do we have the module? Yes, but we don't have the pipeline. Yeah, we do not do that in uh, installation. We do not do that as uh, node modules. This is node modules installation. That it doesn't seem that it's able to import. No, it's of course not working here, and this statement shouldn't be working. Then there should be a way. How can I access the pipeline object in HTML page? So that may be the thing. We have to see uh, execution in the module should be like that, because it may be isolating from the main page. Let's see if that is the case. And it did something. You can see there is a score and pipeline worked, yes, but I want that this to be able from other side. So here is the additional code given here. Let's see. Yeah, I want to have a global access. It's the assignment of the window and then creating an event. I think I like this one more, so let's do that. I want this pipeline to be available globally, and then once the pipeline is ready, this is the additional script that you will use. And we don't want to do anything. I think I don't need this additional script right now, but I will execute in the console and see if it's working. So back to generation. So the pipeline I would like to execute like this, but I I cannot do that, right? uh, Await pipeline, no. um, Output is not coming. Oh, output is coming. Yeah, this is the generating. And I love to share my love of dogs. And then maybe this is as generation of without sampling. That's maybe generating all the same. And there are some alternatives, right? In the generation, you can have temperature parameters and do the sampling. But this is fine for our purpose right now. Just we want to have this as a function taking. So the script now, I will consider in here id and create a new function. In the top I will prefer, so that function uh, respond uh, llm response function that's getting some kind of prompt and then responding to that, and that is the code snippet here I will be putting. And this is the prompt, right? The text is the prompt, and await is waiting, and that should require a synchronous function. I want it to be async. Async. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, that's the thing. And the text is not there, and the model is generator pipeline. And I don't know if I need to do this every time. This is not a good way. I should keep it in some kind of class or something, load once instead of multiple times. But for my purpose, it doesn't matter right now. It just needs to send a message. So here we have the messages, right? I think we should no longer do this in if statements. This if statement is not correct, but we should have some kind of dictionary afterwards having this and responding this, right? That's what we want. But what, let's say data generate, data comment generate, let's say we want to do the generate, and then we should do get console command data prompt command generate prompt is equal to that llm response and send the response to the other client. So what we want to do is send the message, and like how we are sending the message ls is using some control s, right? And these are okay. List files, for example. um, I try to remember, maybe we should do some refactorings and file paste. Paste this ls is what we are looking for, which we are saying list files of the peer. That is the command. Save file, load files. I'm trying to remember. Execute. Yeah, what we are doing is once we select the tab, it's listing the files, right? um, First of all, maybe we should return this output generate text, and we should not forget just one minute. um, Coming back here, command and ls where the command is used. Yeah, let's check that again. So network send command, this is the thing, right? Update computers tab is the thing. So network send to get connected peers, network send to. We would like to do the same. Just um, generate from the peers send command of generation prompt. um, let's say, let's come back here. The first thing, llm response from plus prompt to echo await that. Can I? Okay, this is what it generates. The next, yeah, this is the generation that is working. Now we want to send this command to to peer. That is what we want to do. Let's say send function send send generate command, and and this is the prompt, and then generate network send. The command is generate, prompt is prompt, network id is peer id. So the peer id, where is this coming? So we have to do this for each peer, right? So we want to do is no, we want to send to peer id some specific computer. So there is the tab selection. If we select the tab, um, let's think about it here. I think there are peer IDs we are seeing here, and once we click on them, it take computer tab. So that kind of click should save which peer is selected. Selected peer should kept, right? And what was the selection over there? The computers tab, right? Here is that. And these are computers tab, append child. These are the childs for each of them. So this is the command it's running, append child. That if callbacks for each peer, if something is clicked, the clicked peer is current peer. Yes, that is what I need. Yeah, function send send generate to current peer. That is what I want. So the peer ID send to current peer, network peer ID. This is the where it is sending. The current peer takes that, and then it has the error. And the response, it will send the response. Um, it will do the generation, but what the generation will be doing, right? At the end, so the comments are here, generate is here, and then it's sending the response, and response is, yeah, returns that response. And if the response is coming, what we want to say on data, if it is files like that, uh, it's just list if not now, just receive the data from peer, and this will be the generation procedure. So what we are doing, again, coming and as a summarization, first we are loading a language model on the front end, and we are sending generation command to other peer, and other peer generates the response and returns back here and produce just writes into the um, browser. Now let's see what will be happening if we use the same thing here. And this is my one peer, this is the other peer, and then refresh the pages. And just to check again, testing LLM functionality, right? This is LLM is working. Now if I click another peer, I have these two computers, then I would like to send that command I have created here. That is the command of uh, send generation, generate current, generate to current peer. So I selected this computer and I am doing the generation on that computer. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. Um, I'm not getting any prompt, by the way. What is the prompt? One. It doesn't seem that. Okay, I will use that functionality here manually. Function just not supported. Yeah, the prompt is, for example, hello, but it says that one. And can we check the same thing in Firefox here? Inspect. Uh, it says unexpected, like it receives this, but it says unexpected uh, thing in the JSON data. This is the files. Yeah, we are not sending files. List files from. That is wrong command. Let's see. Again, it expect JSON parse unexpected character. So that's maybe we need this kind of quotations. Doesn't seem like that. Yes. So here there is an error. Let's see the error place. JSON parse comment is not paste. It is not command paste. A comment is, let's put a breakpoint here, sending that. What is the data? Okay, interesting. Continue. Command is not paste. Command is generate current peer. Current peer is this one. And data, command is coming as ls. Prompt. I think we are having some error here. Network send to. Okay, here there are some things. Paste. Couldn't figure out. Yeah, debugging takes time. Let's see if there is any clue. why this command is sending ls. Definitely not here. We are not sending ls. And what is the current peer? And what is my network peer? Peer id. Yeah, these are matching. This is correct peer. But it's hitting here. I think that, yeah, you see, this is very dangerous error in JavaScript, and some obvious error. How, I don't know how I'm coming like that, but here it should be double instead of single assignment. Yeah, this is a very naive error. Interestingly, it could happen after many years of experience. Still, you can see that, and we are able to see that. And this, yeah, this is right now ls comment, right? We should expect that should work, and that is working. And then sending network here, and the command is right now generate, and then execute continuously, and then it will send some message. Didn't come here, did it? Yeah, it came after some time loading things. Okay, hello, this is the city of San Francisco has announced, right? These kind of things. So I have two responses though. um, is it just multiple? Multiple queries, or incorrect number of responses? I think that's okay, but we are able to see that the system is working. So this is the first, right? Some single command comes, there is print of two responses, but maybe there are two print statements in some places. For example, network llm responses over there. I'm thinking a network, yeah, this is the response coming, and this log to console is happening, and console, yeah, this is maybe two times logged. We don't need that, that's fine. And also look at that computer, go to that computer, and then from that send the response and get the response only once. That is what we are expecting. Thank you, and we will do more experimentation later.